it's Lexi and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing another Pondering in Pajamas featuring the lovely Claire, also known as CreativelyClare, on YouTube. So, say hi, I guess.
Hi.
Welcome to the series that is the closest thing you'll ever get to a podcast from me. Today we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions because New Year's just happened.
Yep.
And did you make any resolutions?
I did actually.
So what are your resolutions this year?
Well, I've got a variety of different ones.
Yeah.
Obviously, one's involving uni because education. YouTube ones, go to more gatherings, upload more regularly, get a job, budget, that sort of thing.
I sort of made resolutions, but like, I don't know. Do you believe in resolutions? Like, do you think they work?
There's this whole like hype about it being a new year, new start, when you can just start at any time, but everyone just does it anyway. I feel like resolutions are often like you set stuff too high for yourself, if that makes sense. And like you should just set goals, like achievable goals sort of thing.
Yeah, I definitely agree. For me, personally, I've always been like raised with like resolutions being a load of crap. Basically, it's like, okay, you're not gonna do that. Like, nobody does that. So like in my mind, like I don't like to set New Year's resolutions just because I'm so used to the idea of New Year's resolutions being something that like won't happen. Like, for me personally, it's more like I'll have a wake-up call and then I'll change my stuff. Like, when I got cavities, that's when I started flossing every day. You know? Like, it's like, oh, this happens, so here's my wake-up call. So a lot of people's wake-up call is New Year's. But, like, I like to choose, like, a time when everything's changing to add something new to my routine.
Yeah.
Like, when the school year started last year, I started my, like, resolution to drink more water. And I started drinking water like 64 ounces a day, but that's just because I almost passed out from dehydration once.
I get what you mean, because when at the beginning of last year, I like said I needed to drink more water, but then I didn't actually really put that into action until it got to exams, and I was like, I need to drink it in order for my brain to focus and work, and yeah, they never work.
I don't know, I'd like to be able to be one of those people who like sets resolutions, and like I am starting to do things coming up that like aren't part of my normal schedule, but I don't want to say it's a resolution because then I feel like it won't happen. But like my goal is always to be like a better version of myself than I was last year, so that's my goal this year, is just to kind of improve. So I'm gonna start going to the gym, and I have to because I signed up for this thing where I get like a failing grade if I don't go 15 times in the semester. So I'm going today and Thursday, and I have a friend, so like it's like a goal that I feel like I'll maintain, but I don't want to be like, oh, it's my resolution to work out, because I feel like then I won't do it.
I feel like they're very generic a lot of the time as well.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Like everybody makes the same
Everyone's like, gym, water, eat healthily.
I feel like that's because a lot of people just aren't taking care of themselves the way that they should, and they're like, oh crap, what am I doing with my life?
And then the new year makes them realise, and they're like, oh, should be looking after myself.
I don't know, yeah, I feel like everybody does make really generic, like, resolutions. Like, unless there's something specific, I feel like a lot of people just feel like, oh hey, it's the new year, I need to improve myself.
I feel like everyone just thinks about other people, like, over the festive season and that, and then it gets to New Year and they're like, I'm gonna focus on me now, you know?
Yeah. I feel like there also is like that comparison of like other people, because like you see people like your friends and stuff who are like good at making resolutions and like they commit to it, and then you're like, oh shit, I gotta do that too now.
I think I'll be happy if I keep, I'm not expecting me to keep all of them. That's not gonna happen. It's not realistic. But I hope that I keep as many as I can and that they benefit me.
Considering I didn't actually really make any real ones, I feel like I'll keep all of them, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like as setting my goal to just improve every year, I feel like I can achieve it because, I don't know, personally, I try to always be someone who's constantly better than I was. That doesn't mean like I'm a straight like arrow up. It's usually like a little rocky, like sails. But I don't know. Like I feel like this me is better me than the me this time last year. Kinda. I feel like I'll be a better person. I don't know. I'll be a different person this time next year, so.
It's good to, in some ways, it's good to have a time where you set goals. So then you're always trying to be the best you can, if that makes sense. So in some ways, I think New Year's resolutions are good because of that.
Yeah, I can't see a way that New Year's resolutions are bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of lame that it takes like something like this to make everybody try and change, but
yeah, that's what. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
But it's good that there is something like that that makes everybody want to change. Cause like I feel like people don't do enough like self-analysis and like. Do you have anything that you want to say about like New Year's resolutions? Any lingering thoughts?
I feel like if you make them, good. If you don't make them, good. Just keep improving yourself. You don't have to do it at a particular time of year. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. You're not obliged to.
How do you guys feel about resolutions? Do you make them? Did you make them this year? If you did, I'd love to hear that. Go ahead and comment that below. We'll definitely be checking that out. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out Claire's channel. It will be linked below in the description, so go check that out because she's awesome. And yeah, I hope you guys are like liking this series. It's probably one of my favorite series to do just because it's like collab videos and it feels like a podcast. I would love to have a podcast, but that seems like way too much effort. So if you guys like that, let me know. And if you want to be on Pondering in Pajamas or you have someone that you want to see on here, go ahead and like contact me and we can figure that out. And that's about it. I will see you guys later. Bye.